I-25 and Harmony location. We opened here just a few weeks ago and are super excited to be here. If you were on in June, we did our ribbon cutting at our North College location in Old Town, and have recently opened up at I-25 and Harmony. So right in the shopping center with Walmart and Chick-fil-A and Starbucks, all of those fun things. So we are open and here for you. We have a special guest with us today from our Chief's office, Matt Gendron, and he is going to tell you a little bit about Ent for us. I'll turn it over to Matt.
Thanks, Casey. I'm not sure I'm a special guest. I'm just somebody else I got to talk for a few minutes. So thank you, folks up in Larimer County. I am here in El Paso County in Colorado Springs. We kind of met virtually in the springtime when we opened our location on North College, and very excited for the warm welcome that you all presented to. And we're here today to talk about our second location at I-25 and Harmony. But I want to give you a little reminder, though, about who we are, because we're Ent Credit Union. We're not ENT, ear, nose, and throat. We're actually, Ent is a formal name. World War II fighter pilot, General Uzal Ent is our namesake, and we've been here 63 years in El Paso County. And in the last 10 to 12 years, we've branched out into the Denver area, Pueblo area, and now we're all the way up in Fort Collins. A 63-year legacy that we're pretty proud of. We've grown from a group of 30 individuals in 1957 who decided to start a credit union to today. We are a $7.3 billion asset organization, the largest credit union in the state of Colorado. We have over 1,250 employees. And oh, by the way, we serve about 400,000 members. Hopefully some of you on this call are Ent members, and hopefully we're meeting your expectations. But with that said, we're only as good as who we say we are and what we promise to do. And again, we're proud to be part of our growing footprint in Larimer County. Just as a little aside, I-25 and Harmony was our 42nd location we opened in Colorado. Little secret, we opened our 43rd location this past Monday on South College. I wish I could remember the address, and I don't remember, but we're on North College, South College, now I-25 and Harmony to serve the needs of our friends in the Fort Collins area. We're proud as heck to be here, and I think what you'll find with Ent is that we honestly, we do everything everybody else does. I think there's a few bankers on this call, and we're thankful that you've allowed us to join the financial services community up there. But we really pride ourselves on the service we provide to our members, and we are member owned, and in that in and of itself gives us a little bit of an opportunity to be a little more impactful personally with folks. We're proud as heck to be at I-25 and Harmony. We have Chick-fil-A there and Starbucks, and Walmart is right there. And man, at least from a visibility perspective, we'll feel pretty good about those folks waiting in line at Chick-fil-A and Starbucks to maybe come in and join us and see what we're all about at Ent. As you know, and as was mentioned earlier, we've made a fairly significant splash, if you will, from a philanthropic perspective up in Larimer County, and we intend to be open to any and all suggestions or requests to be participants in helping the folks in Larimer County. We're keenly aware of your big challenges over the summer with the unfortunate fires, and we made a contribution to United Way up there to help with that support. But we're also looking forward to making an impact in the community for the citizens of Larimer County, and hopefully we'll be good on that promise. Our service center at I-25 and Harmony is managed by Jeff Cook, who you're going to meet in a few minutes. Jeff's new to the organization, and we are proud of the fact that he's a 20-year veteran in the financial services industry and should give us a fairly representative impactful person in charge mentality up there. You know, COVID's done a lot of things to all of us. If you went into our location today, we are limiting it to only 5 members at a time, being mindful of the red status that seemingly is permeated across the whole state of Colorado. We do this twofold, to protect you and to protect our employees. Obviously, masks are required, but someday we're going to get back to normal, and someday hopefully you'll feel the real impact of the service mentality that we pride ourselves on here at Ent. But right now we're doing things virtual, and we don't really like it. We'd rather see you in person and shake a hand and buy you a cup of coffee, but we know somewhere in the future that time will come. But as far as today, I'm really appreciative that you guys have spent some time to help us celebrate, and we look forward to being a good corporate citizen and to be a good financial alternative to the citizens of Fort Collins. So with that said, you guys have much more important things to do than listen to me, so I'll turn it back to Casey, and thank you again for letting us join the party up there in Fort Collins.
Thank you so much, Matt. And he really is a special guest. I'm going to call him our Chief Awesome Officer, because he and Fred worked really hard to help with the United Way support for the Cameron Peak fires. So if you didn't know, we were doing a $50,000 match, and we just recently were able to reach that goal. So $100,000 went to the United Way of Larimer County for the Cameron Peak fires. So thank you so much, Matt, and thank you for coming and speaking to everyone today. So with that, I am going to grab, I know you all were all wondering why we have a Christmas tree on the call. That's actually the iPad we're gonna move around the branch with. So we're gonna move over to that, and I'll introduce you to Jeff. Hold on just one second.
Good morning, everybody. So welcome to the new Ent Service Center here in Timnit. So just a little bit about myself. I'm a Colorado native, born and raised in southeast Denver. So moved to Fort Collins in '91 to attend CSU, where I graduated with a degree in finance. So as Matt was saying, I am new to Ent Credit Union, just started with the company in September. Prior to that, I was a branch manager at US Bank for 20 years. So I do come with a lot of financial background. So I'm very excited to be here. So with that being said, I would love to kind of show you around and introduce you to the wonderful staff we have here at Timnit. So let's start over here. All right. I'd like to introduce you to Justin.
I'm Justin Stroop. I grew up in Tokyo, Japan. I'd say my favorite thing about Ent is that we don't cut corners when it comes to our employees. We go all out and make sure we're taken care of.
All right. Thank you, Justin. So moving over here to the back, we have Scott.
Hi guys, I'm Scott Maestas. I actually live in Timnit, so I'm proud to have a Ent in my hometown here. I'm proud to be at Ent because we take care of our members, and that's our #1 priority.
All right, thank you. Moving on over here, so we actually have Daniel here. Daniel here is helping out from the Springs today.
Hi there, I'm Daniel Vigil. I'm from Colorado Springs. I'm part of the expansion team. I come out to help new centers get established and help get everybody going, and I'm proud to be here.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you.
All right.
Hi, I'm Erin. I'm an MSR here at Timnit. My favorite thing about working for Ent is definitely the people. We have a really good team up here in Timnit, and I've only worked here for 2 weeks so far, but I think we're really connecting and just overall getting along really well.
Great.
Hi guys, my name's Kara. I'm also a new MSR here. I started the same time as Erin, and my favorite part so far is just kind of the same thing as Erin was saying. We have a really great team here, and it's really nice to sort of feel a sense of community in the midst of COVID-19 and a lot of quarantining and things like that. So it's very nice to be around such wonderful people here. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Abby. I'm new to Colorado and Ent. I would have to say one of my favorite things about working here is definitely that we are member focused. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and then Spencer over here.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Spencer Carruthers. I've been here 5 months, and my favorite part about Ent is definitely vertical mobility and the drive to push people up. So, yeah, have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, so I'd love to give you kind of a quick tour of the new facility. So one advantage that we have here at the Timmins branch is we do have actual drive up. So if you want to come over here, the drive up location we also have 2 ITC machines, which are interactive teller machines. So out there, so if members do want to use the ATM, they can actually speak to a live person, which is kind of a neat feature that we have here at Ent. And then looking forward over here, we do have our lobby. The Ent facility is definitely one of the larger facilities. We have over 9 offices to help serve our members. Moving along over to this side, the one thing Ent does offer too is kind of a self-serve station. If you see over here, where members could kind of come in, they could log in, check balances, look at the great interest rates that we have to offer. So that's something that they could just come in and use at their will. And then if we move over here, so the one other nice feature about the Timmins branch is we do have safety deposit boxes. So when the members come in, we do have the state-of-the-art technology. They can put in their account number, scan their hands, and then they're welcome to the different boxes that we have to offer. So, and then we also offer a coin machine. So this is something not only do we offer to our members, we offer to our non-members because we're always wanting to help the community. So they can come in, count their coin, and then bring them up. They can either deposit it or change it in for cash. So, but yeah. So this is it.
Thank you. Thank you. And at this point, we can turn it over for questions. If anybody has any questions that haven't been answered in the chat right now.
There was a couple questions in the chat, Casey. Did get answered, but I think we should re-answer them in case some of our members on the call aren't on the chat. I do have a question in regards to what type of nonprofits do you support?
Casey, if it's okay, I'll handle this one. This again is Matt Gendron. That's kind of a loaded question in a sense. We have a lot of legacy support commitments down here in El Paso County that obviously bleed over across the state, whether it's American Cancer or Alzheimer's, or we have Care and Share down here, which is akin to Food Bank of the Rockies, United Way, obviously. We really focus philanthropically on 2 main areas. It's higher education, and it's not necessarily the major university system here in Colorado. We have a good rapport with 4 community colleges, along with the University of Colorado Springs here in Colorado Springs. And our second major focus is pediatric mental health. We made a significant commitment to Children's Hospital of Colorado to support their pediatric mental health initiative. We all are aware of that need in this state, especially. For those of you who don't know, Colorado, at least in 2019, led the nation in teen suicide, and that resonated with us. And so focus higher ed and pediatric mental health, but we also we have submissions about 50 to 75 requests monthly, and we can't help everybody. We do have a budget like everybody does, but we are mindful of community impact, and if it deals with things that help youth and help education pieces, we're all ears. And I won't go too much farther than that because I'll disappoint some people when we say no, but we do have to say no occasionally. But we feel like, especially as we move up north into Larimer County, and again, some initial things we've done, that we certainly have an open ear to requests from the community. We view ourselves as folks who don't view it as our obligation, but our responsibility in the communities that we serve. Hopefully that answered that question.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt. I know you already did answer this in the chat, but I'm going to ask it again. Are there any plans to move into the Loveland market?
There are, and I was being a little coy by saying 2022. We had intention of, we have 2 pieces of property up there, to be honest with you. I won't tell you the exact locations in Loveland, but we feel that early 2022, maybe late next year, 2021, we'll start construction. We have 2 sites up there that or in the Loveland proper area that we feel pretty strongly about that will be beneficial to our membership. And kind of, hopefully it doesn't offend anybody, we kind of look at Loveland as kind of a suburb of Fort Collins. Maybe you don't, but we kind of look at the map and think it's just a quick drive down the road a little bit. And we'll be excited to be there too. Again, the business is such that we're planting our flag in Fort Collins to start. Let's get some momentum going and then move back down the Front Range to get there. But we're bullish on Loveland, and we'll get there eventually, hopefully first quarter 2022.
Awesome, thank you, Matt. I have some general banking questions. We have some members on the call that are interested in hearing if there's any special CD rates or savings rates. Kind of what does that look like?
I guess I'll take.
I can try to track down Jeff. Is that a question for?
No, I'll handle it because one of my roles here, I'm part of our asset liability committee, and we set rates. You know, it's a tough time right now, and Fed making declarations that they're going to keep borrowing rates low through the next several years. We like to be competitive from a certificate and money market perspective. I'll let Casey handle a couple things we're doing with savings and checking, but we're usually in the top third in our markets that we serve, certainly here in Colorado Springs and the Denver market, which bleeds into obviously Northern Colorado. You'll find our rates really competitive, especially with other credit unions, whether it's Blue or Canvas or Elevations in your market. But we're mindful of trying to be logical, if you will, about what we pay our members. We're grateful that our members deposit money with us because we take that money and loan it back to our members, and it's a nice cycle that we have. Our lending rates are super right now, as everybody knows. Rates are incredibly low. If you're looking to buy a house or refinance a mortgage, don't hesitate to contact us because we're aggressive in our mortgage pricing and like everybody else's these days. But like I said, from a savings perspective, we try and be in the top third in all of the markets as far as a price from a competitive basis.
Perfect, thank you. I have a question from Carl. Carl, you might need to expand on this a little bit, but the question is what provisions do you have for home banking or using a phone? Do you want to expand on that, Carl, a little bit?
Yeah, just, most banks these days have phone access so that I can, deposit checks by taking an image on my phone or transfer money around or whatever.
Yes, and we do have online capability, we have app capability, and that's one of the things I was going to mention right when we got done with questions is that right now we have a promotion. If you open a new checking account with $100, we give you 2. And you can actually do that in branch if you're comfortable coming in to see Jeff and every one of our wonderful employees here, or you can do it online as well. So when I moved from Oklahoma, I opened my account through our app just to make sure that I knew how that process worked. You can go through the branch code here for I-25 and Harmony is 110200, and that's what will get you that $200 offer. So that's pretty cool, but we do have all of the things in our app. You can deposit a check, you can transfer money. There's a whole bunch of money tips and different things in there that you can use. So it is pretty user friendly. And Jeff had some information on the last question as well, so I'm going to throw him on.
Well, actually, I was just going to reiterate what Casey just said about the promotion that we have to offer. So come in either online or in person if you feel comfortable to set up the account. And that $200 they do deposit within a couple of days. So
no direct deposit required.
No direct deposit required. Yeah, a lot of these offers will require you to do a certain amount of transactions or direct deposit. This is something actually you just have to deposit $100, have an active debit card, and then we'll get $200 in your account within a couple of days. So, yeah.
Okay, great, thanks.
Another question is, this is from Lisa, and the question is if we are a member of another credit union, can we still go into one of your locations and do our banking?
I can handle this question. Currently at this time, our three branches, our three service centers in Fort Collins area do not offer shared branching. Some of our locations do offer shared branching, one of them being Firestone, which is about 30 minutes south of here. Whether or not, though, I'm actually not sure if that branch is offering shared branching at the time, but I do know that we do normally offer shared branching at that location.
What about in regards to the ITMs and the ATMs, Blake?
So all of our ATMs do service shared branching, and our ITMs do not. The interactive feature of them do not, but all of our ATMs do.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, let me kind of scroll through more of these questions. A lot of kind of shout outs. We have people saying like they visited your locations. They're beautiful, very helpful. So, you know, a lot of love kind of going your way, which is great to hear. Does anybody else have any other questions that you want to put in the chat? I just don't want to miss anything.
Chad, I'm wondering if when it comes to transferring of money, I'm trying to think of what the app is called, but where you can transfer money from my account to someone else's account that's not an Ent member. Do you have a service like that?
Zelle.
In regards to like external transfers, I'm a little confused on your question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think we have Zelle, if that's what you're thinking of. It would have to be connecting like your Venmo or your PayPal to our account, which you certainly could do. And then, you know, that Venmo and PayPal are probably the two most widespread and popular of that. We don't have a proprietary transfer between members. So.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Zelle is what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Perfect. Any other questions? Alrighty, and then just so everybody knows, Casey and Blake have been putting in some good information into the chat. So if you need to contact any of them, their emails are available, especially in regards to, you know, just any of these sponsorships or connection pieces. I don't know if Fred's on the call, but Fred's a great guy. I've been able to meet him before. Oh, there he is. He's masked up. I couldn't recognize him. Hey, Fred. Right. So yeah, please reach out to any of them. They're all local. They're all great people. And then Casey, I do believe you have a few other kind of tricks up your sleeve that you want to highlight today for the group.
I do. So first I want to, you know, just mention that we are open on North College in Old Town. We're open on South College right next to David's Bridal and Natural Grocers. And we are open on I-25 in Harmony across from Costco, right next door to Chick-fil-A. So if any of those locations are convenient for you, we are open and serving members every day, just 5 in at a time. But if we can help you with anything, please let us know. If you do want to use that offer, the $100 checking, and we give you $200, I entered the code into the chat. You can do that in person, or you can do it through the app on your phone. Very easy process, just takes a couple of minutes. So we have the 3 locations. We have the checking offer, and then for today, we're going to do a quick ribbon cutting here in just a second. And then afterwards, we have 3 prizes. So our grand prize is $100 Visit Foco gift card. And then we have 2 additional prizes that consist of a $20 DC Oaks gift card and a $10 Music City hot chicken and a hot sauce that goes with it. We really want to encourage you to keep NOCO open and shop local, help our local chamber members, and help our small business owners in the area. This is a really tough time for a lot of our friends and a lot of our neighbors. You know, we're right there in the exchange and we see everybody coming and going every day, but we want to help, especially with the new restrictions, with everything being red. So those are our prizes. We're going to hand those out just as soon as we cut the ribbon, but as you see, everybody's gathering by the tree. So we're going to pop over there real quick and cut our ribbon, and then we'll come back to prizes.
All right, sounds good, Casey. Let me switch to that screen. All right, it looks like we got you on screen. So if you want to, is that on the iPad?
You want to cut Jeff? And Fred
Go ahead.
I'll hold.
Kind of hard to see it.
All right, beautiful. Hey, Casey, can you hear me? Can you hear me while you're over there? Okay, so as tradition with red carpet, everybody's got to put up their red carpet spirit finger. So get ready for it. And then we'll count down from 3. And why don't you cut that ribbon? So 3, 2, 1. There it is. All right, perfect. And then while you were cutting that ribbon, I did get one more question that's kind of snuck in. We do have a question in regards, can you sign up and open an account directly through the website, or do you have to use the app?
You can do it directly through the website.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, Casey, I'm gonna re-spotlight you, and then do you want to jump into our giveaways?
Yes. So, oh, hold on, I'm getting a box. We are going to do, the person that gets our grand prize, the $100 Visit Fort Collins gift card, is going to be the person with the closest birthday to Christmas. So we're very well aware that those Christmas babies sometimes get their birthdays overlooked. People are like, hey, here's your birthday / Christmas present. So the person with the closest birthday to Christmas, if you want to type it in to the chat.
Oh, it's odd. Julie, I don't know. Julie's pretty close. And I think they're going to have to prove with a driver's license when they pick this up. We don't want no fudging. We don't want oh yeah, I was born on December 25th.
Anybody else close with a December, January birthday?
Looks like you're within 7 days.
Anyone?
Craig, get out of here, Craig. I know.
Yeah. We don't trust
About the farthest away from Christmas.
That's me too. I feel you on that. So it looks like if no one else has
I think Julie won.
input, Julie gets our $100 Fort Collins Visit FOCO gift card that can be used at several shops, and there's a website where you can that tells you all of the shops that it's good for. And then Vicky and Todd, you both get a $20 gift card to DC Oaks and a $10 gift card to Music City Hot Chicken with the hot sauce. So those are going to be here at our Timnath location on I-25 in Harmony. You can come pick them up when you're comfortable. We don't need you to get out today. You can even come through our drive-through to pick them up. We just need you to show your ID when you swing by. But we really appreciate everyone popping on today and sharing this special day with us. We're super excited to be here and look forward to seeing all of you soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Casey. And thank you so much, Matt, for jumping on. It's good to meet you and the rest of the Ent team. So one last thing to do, gang, is we got to do the spirit fingers one more time. We got to say congratulations to Ent. So let's give them a good celebration. So awesome. So we have a little bit of time left. So what I like to do at the end of these meetings is if anybody does have a announcement that they want to make to the rest of the group, please raise your hand and we'll kind of go through some quick announcements before we close this out in the next few minutes.
I have one.
Go ahead.
It's Sean. So I think if I remember correctly, the chamber wasn't able to put up a gifting tree this year. Is that correct?
So we are in the works of working with a nonprofit called Serve 6.8 about doing a food drive. It's just ironing out the kind of the final details, but there's no guarantee that that'll happen. So if you have something, I would love to hear it.
So Keller Williams was able to put up a gifting tree. So if anybody has any desire to participate in that, just let me know and we'll make arrangements to meet you to give you a card, because the office itself isn't like open, but there are people there. I just need to let everybody know, or somebody know, to let you guys in to grab a name tag and stuff.
So can they just call you, Sean, or should they email you ahead of time?
Either way. So I'll put my phone number in and you can call me or text me. One of those two is better.
Perfect. Thanks, Sean. Does anybody else have an announcement they want to make to the group? Oh, Nate, I see you
Yeah,
waving your
quick
hand.
thing to let everybody know that if you've ever wanted to see what Santa Claus would look like, but like with my face, you can come to the Human Being on Tuesday, where we're going to be raising money for Colorado Gives Day. The Human Being, that's right there on College Avenue. You'll see me and Chrissy out there having fun, and we got coffee, and it's going to be delicious. So if you
Which
wanna support
one on
Foothills Gives-
College?
It's the one that's right there next to, well, it's just down from the Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and it's Midtown, basically.
Oh, so
It's the
Midtown, not
Human
North
Being that-
College. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Thank
the
you.
Midtown Human Being. Come on by 8 o'clock. We'll be there for like 3 hours or until we get freezing feet.
Perfect. Thanks, Nate.
Between Stewart and Prospect. On the east side.
Thanks, Brian. Lorraine, are you waving your hand?
Yes, I was. I just want to let everybody know with my health and wellness, I am having a special and I'm offering a scholarship. So if you're interested in getting healthy for the new year and don't want to put those pounds on during Christmas, please reach out to me and I'd love to help you out. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you. Sherilyn, I see you waving your hand.
I am. We are continuing our Black Friday special through the end of next week. So that is $34 an hour instead of our normal $46.25 for any new clients that we get in. So please let people know so they can take advantage of our Black Friday special.
Thanks, Sherilyn. And remind us what business? What is your
Catering
business?
excellence.
That's right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let me kind of cruise through here. Anybody else got some announcements? Julie, I was going to say, Julie, I think you have a pretty exciting announcement.
Oh, I have a pretty exciting announcement about my TED Talk, which I've posted in the chat several times. So thank you for bringing that up, Chad. I also have a family portrait session that I am offering this holiday season. If you're interested in giving your family an incredible experience and creating some beautiful portraits, give me a jingle, pop me a message. I'd love to talk with you and create something amazing that'll last forever.
Awesome. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
All right, we got a couple more minutes. Anybody else have an announcement or anything want to make? Hydrate IV bar.
Hi, everybody. I'm Katie. I just posted a link in the chat for the holiday gift baskets that we're giving at Hydrate IV Bar. There are $100 gift cards for only $80. And then we also have different gift packages with products and services. One of them specifically for immunity, and you can use this for yourself or gift it to someone else.
Awesome. Thanks, Katie. Great to meet you. Welcome to Red Carpet.
Thank you so much.
All right. Anybody else? Oh, Craig. Unmute yourself, buddy.
I unmuted myself. I spend most of my day with my girls now, and they are just being talked to by their teacher on 20-some 7-year-olds, and they're like, "Hey, Aiden, honey, unmute yourself. You need to." Okay, Julia, we can't hear you. It's and now it's happening to me. So awesome. Hey, 2 things. I have a special too. I'm going to put a link here. Boom. And same thing, my Black Friday thing goes to this Friday, and then I'm taking it down. So yes, if you want to give someone a special holiday gift and then we can fulfill it later in the year, awesome possum. And 2, I'm going to say, if you haven't checked out Julie's TED Talk, you really should. I watched it last night, and we have a superstar in our midst. It's pretty cool. She has a great TED Talk, and it's a wonderful, wonderful talk. So check that out. The links are there. Go for it.
Awesome. Thanks, Craig. Thanks for the shout out. And then Jay Hernandez. I don't know who you are, but it's good to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jessica Hernandez. I just wanted to do a quick introduction. I'm the Senior Financial Advisor,
in the Northern Colorado territory. So I'll be serving Fort Collins. I started with Ent Credit Union in 2013. I had moved to the Colorado Springs area in 2008 and had worked for a big bank. And probably every week I heard about Ent the whole time that I was there. And so first I became a member, and then I got to become an employee in our investment department, and just found the reputation to be true, not only as a member, but as an employee. And I'm so thankful to be here. My husband grew up in Greeley, and so we moved up here in 2016. He serves at the little Air Guard base on the east side of Greeley. And I was hesitant to leave Colorado Springs, but Northern Colorado has really become home. I can't imagine leaving it, and I'm glad to be a part of this community. Would love to meet with you and those you know to talk about your financial goals. We're a full service broker dealer, so I'm dual employed by QSO Financial Services and Ent Credit Union, and am available at all of our Northern Colorado locations. Thanks for your time.
Awesome, thank you. Sorry we didn't get to meet you during the presentation, but I'm glad you spoke up. It's great to have you in Northern Colorado.
Thank you.
All righty, we're getting pretty close, gang. I probably got time for 2 more announcements. Brandon.
Unmuting. All right. Hi. I run some of you met me. I run a video marketing company in Northern Colorado called Fire Tribe, and we're giving out a free training so that way you can learn how to make your own videos during this difficult time to promote your business during COVID and such. So I'll put it in the chat, and yeah, just wishing you all a great weekend.
Thanks, Brandon. And then Elise, I saw you. Do you want to close us out? Why don't you close us out with your announcement?
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to remind everyone, Shields is incentivizing folks to give around Colorado Gives Day, which is next Tuesday, December 8th, as Nate mentioned. If you go on to shields.com/JohnstownGiving, you can vote for your favorite local nonprofit, and the nonprofits with the most votes will get additional funds around Colorado Gives Day next week. So wherever you feel compelled to vote, it's a very, very easy process. So again, it's shields.com/JohnstownGiving.
Thanks for that, Elise.
All righty, guys. So we'll go ahead and close this out a minute or so early. But again, thanks again to Ent for presenting today. Thank you again for the great turnout from Red Carpet. You really are the best group in the chamber. So really do appreciate you. Please have a fantastic weekend. It's great to see you, and I can't wait to see you guys on Tuesday. But everybody take care, okay? That's right. Bye, everybody.
See y'all. Bye.